everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be starting a new series. Of course, it depends if you guys end up liking this series, I'll make more parts to it. If not, then I won't. But in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some healthy habits that I've been following for a while, and I would love it if you guys try it out and see any sort of difference in your lifestyle and in your life. So let's just get started with today's video. So the first healthy habit that I would highly encourage all of you guys to start doing, if you don't already do, is to start stretching. Now, of course, it would be ideal if you work out every day or at least 6 times a week. But let's be real, all of us are so, at least I am. I'm not going to speak for everyone else. But I'm so lazy. Like the beginning of the quarantine, I was so enthusiastic and so motivated to work out. I worked out for like 3 weeks probably really well, and then just the motivation just crashed. I'm still working on that workout routine. I don't want to like share with you guys something that I don't do just for the sake of it, so I'm trying to get back into it. But on the days that I don't work out, I still stretch. Like I'll just sit for 5 minutes, even if it's in my bed, and I'll just like stretch all of my muscles. Like I'll start from the top. I'll start with my neck, my arms, my back, my shoulder, all of that. 5 minutes lagta hai. It does not take that long. Another thing that I've been doing is I've been doing bed workouts. So if you're super lazy like me, you can literally work out in your bed. I'm gonna make sure to link two or three of my favorites in the description box below. I follow them, but I've been doing it every day. Like stretching to main kar hi leti hu. It just makes you feel a lot more like flexible, and it just makes you feel less lethargic. At least that's what I've noticed. Just thoda sa stretching, 5 minutes, bed mein bhi kar lo, but kar lo, like stretch for 5 minutes. So that was healthy habit number 1. Now let's move on to healthy habit number 2. The next healthy habit I would highly recommend you guys to do is self-examination of your breast. This is for breast cancer. So 8 out of 10 women are able to detect breast cancer through self-examination by feeling lumps. So I would recommend doing a self-examination once a month, and I would recommend doing it several days after your periods are over, so that they're not sore and you can actually do like a proper examination. So I would say about 2 years ago, I found a lump in my breast, I think left breast, and I of course went to a gynac, and she made me aware of how important it is to do like perform a self-examination on yourself. Of course, the lump, mera jo lump tha, that was just because of stress is what she told me, and everything was like normal after a month because of the medicines that she gave me. But I would highly recommend performing a self-examination once a month. I'm gonna make sure to link a couple of tutorials as to how you can do it at home, because I'm not a professional, so I don't want to mislead you as to how to do it correctly. I think we should leave that to professionals. So make sure to check out the tutorial in the description box below and perform self-examination at least once a month. Changing your pillow covers. So I have been very regular with this, but the last week I got my periods and I was like, I just don't care, and I did not change my pillow covers as regularly as I would. So personally, I actually don't even sleep with a pillow under my face. I don't sleep with a pillow at all. So what I do is I just change like the kapda underneath my face. So basically I use scarves, napkins, and even pillow covers. Sometimes I'll just lay them underneath my face, but I know most people use pillows like underneath their head to sleep. So make sure to change your pillow cover, and the reason why I'm recommending you guys to do this almost every other day is because I used to have really bad acne, right? And I saw a huge difference when I started doing this. But going back to last week, I told you how I wasn't like changing my pillow covers at all, and my skin broke out so badly. Like my left side of my face, I usually sleep on the left side of my face, so my left side has so many pimples. Abhi thoda calm down ho gaya hai because I've been taking care of it and I've been changing my pillow covers. But even now there are a few breakouts on the left side of my face, whereas my right side is completely clear, like no breakouts at all. And the last few days I've been very regular with my skincare and also changing my pillow covers, and I've seen such a huge difference. If you're breaking out and you don't know what you're doing wrong, try this. It might help you. Another thing that goes kind of hand in hand with that is sanitizing your phone. Now I've mentioned this a couple of times here and there in my videos, but I just wanted to say it once again because this is another thing that I saw a huge difference in like as soon as I started doing. So if you're gonna be like using your phone, it's gonna touch your face, it's gonna touch your skin, and the bacteria is gonna transfer. So I just take some sanitizer. Ab sanitizer to sabke ghar pe hai, so just squirt a little bit out and wipe down the front and the back. I've been doing this for quite a few years. I feel like it's been a while and I never miss it. I do it at least once a day. On to the next healthy habit. I think I'm really good at this. I've been doing this for years, and that is to clean your room every night before you go to bed. The reason why I even like categorize it as a healthy habit is because every morning you're gonna wake up to a clean room and you're gonna feel motivated. At least I do. When I wake up to a room that's messy, that's just all over the place, it just makes you feel very like blah, at least for me. So every night before I go to bed, I'll just like clean up like for 5 minutes. I of course won't do like a in-depth cleaning unless I'm feeling like it, but for the most part 5 minutes I'll take out of my day and I'll just do like a surface level cleaning ताकि at least बाहर से clean लग रहा है. I don't want to wake up the next morning seeing like shit everywhere. So if you don't already do this, just clean every night before you go to bed, and this way your room's not gonna get extremely dirty, you know, because you're keeping up with your room. So the next habit might be kind of TMI and awkward, but I'm just gonna say it either ways. It is to sleep in a cotton underwear at night, or even better, do not sleep in an underwear. Like sleep without an underwear. I don't mean like sleep naked. If you're wearing like pajama shorts, uske andar underwear mat pehno at night. Trust me, this is life changing. All my life I've slept with underwear and pajamas, like the whole 2-layer thing on, and very recently my friend's mom told me how it's not the best for you. I'm gonna make sure to link an article in the description box below just to convince you a little bit more. But to summarize, I'll give you like a few pros. The first one being air will flow more freely. Secondly, bad bacteria is less likely to migrate. If you happen to have a yeast infection, it'll get cleared up way faster. Oh, how can I forget? There's less friction, and the most important, it's so incredibly comfortable. Trust me, it's life changing. Just do it. I know this is like so weird. It's such a weird habit, but it's good for you. So just like try it out. Okay, moving on to something less TMI. Plan your week ahead. Every Saturday or Sunday, according to you, or you know what, you can do it any day of the week. Just plan your week. I honestly swear by this. If I happen to miss a week, like if I don't plan it, that week just goes for a toss. Like honestly, I don't know if it's like a mental thing wherein I just can't make myself work, but I feel like if everything's laid out ahead of me, I know I'm mentally prepared कि हाँ ये week में ये करना है. अगर प्लान ही नहीं बना, then I'm just like way less likely to even execute it, if that makes any sense. For me personally, I sit down every Saturday and I'll write down all the videos that I'm gonna post in that week, how and when I'm gonna shoot and edit them. उसके अलावा अगर Simba Lifestyle का, my brand का कुछ काम हुआ, how am I gonna tackle that in this week. Personal work as to cooking, what am I gonna do? Okay, to be honest, I don't really plan what I'm gonna cook. That's not true. So but like work wise, I do plan everything, and it makes me feel really productive. The next healthy habit is quite like interconnected to the previous one that I just shared with you, and that is making to-do lists. I know I preach about like making to-do lists way too often, but trust me, it's so worth it. Like try it. You're gonna feel so accomplished by the end of the day. I feel like I talk about making to-do lists all the time, but I don't really talk about how to make them. I feel like there's a correct way how you should make a to-do list in order to make it effective. So this is what I do personally, and it works really well for me. So to-do list में मैं first 3 जो चीजें लिखती हूँ ना, those are my 3 priorities. So today for example is a Monday. I have to accomplish these 3 tasks. Like these are my main priority वाले tasks, और वो 3 points के नीचे जो भी नीचे आता है is not that important. Otherwise when you make a to-do list, you tend to do everything that's easy, or things that you have been avoiding you'll avoid, ठीक है, but you'll do everything else and you'll try to make yourself feel good कि oh look, I did everything but except this, which is probably the most important thing that you need to get done that day. So prioritize, focus on those main 3 tasks, and then you can like work on the other chindi mindi tasks. The next healthy habit has something to do with drinking water. Obviously that's so cliche, like everyone's gonna ask you to drink water, but carry a water bottle everywhere you go. Specifically this one, this is like I think 1 gallon ka bottle. And again, changed my life. Iske pehle it was so difficult for me to consume water, but every day ever since, like, I've been filling this bottle up. I get so much of water intake because it's a huge bottle. You're not gonna finish it like in one sitting. I hope not, at least. You're not gonna finish it up in like one go. So you're gonna have it on you throughout the day. I was gonna say like carry it with you everywhere you go, but at this point we're all stuck at home. So just carry the bottle everywhere you go in your house, so that you have like water right in front of you. For me personally, क्या होता है कि even if I'm thirsty, I am too lazy to get up and go to the kitchen to get water, and then I just don't end up drinking water. But if I have a bottle right in front of me, I'm more likely to drink it. And also दूसरा aspect जो आ जाता है is kind of like a competition with yourself, at least for me. I sound like such a psycho, like having a competition with myself over drinking like a bottle of water, but it really works. So I have like a thing wherein I try to finish a full bottle, and sometimes I'll even refill it for the second time. So it just works out. You get your water intake. By the way, this bottle is from Amazon. I'm gonna make sure to link it in the description box below. And on to the last healthy habit, body oiling. So let me explain. I've been oiling my body every night before I go to bed for I think 1 month now. I've finished एक bottle of the Kama Ayurveda's body oil. I very recently purchased my second bottle. So what I'll do is every night I take a shower, and then once I'm out of the shower, I'll use this jasmine and rose oil जो Kama Ayurveda का है. I'll use that all over my hands, all over my legs, and I'll just go to bed. Number one, the fragrance is so calming. It just makes me feel relaxed. It makes me feel zen. So that's number one. Number two, the oil is so like potent. Just after like 1 week of using it, my skin felt so soft, and I don't have soft skin by any means. You know, there are people who have just like soft skin, like when you touch their hands or their legs. I mean, why would you touch their legs? But when you touch their hands, everything's like so soft. That's not my skin type. I don't have soft supple skin, so I have to work towards it, and I'm very lazy when it comes to moisturization. I'm trying, like, I've been really regular with using the yogurt, skin yogurt by Mamaearth during the day. I use that during the day, but at night I want something more, so I'll use this body oil. Oh, probably you're thinking ki summer mein how are you using an oil? This doesn't feel like an oil. It's like very watery almost, and पाँव में लगा लिया उसके बाद तो I can't even feel it, because I tend to wear full pants pajamas rather than shorts for some reason. So I can't really feel like the stickiness at all. And even for my arms, I feel like it just gets absorbed very quickly, and then I don't feel sticky. I will not recommend doing this during the day, because you're out and about, you're doing your things. So don't do it during the day. During the day, stick to something light, like a light moisturizer, or even the yogurt that I recommended. But at night, try oiling. Just try it with any oil. You don't have to get this fancy oil. You can try it with even like your regular coconut oil. I've done that in the past, and that also works really well. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope this wasn't like a super lengthy one, but I hope you guys enjoyed, found it helpful. I'm gonna make sure to mention all the products that I spoke about in the description box below. Let me know if you want a part 2, because I have quite a few other healthy habits that I would love to share it with you guys. As always, don't forget to subscribe and click on the little bell to get notified every single time I post a new video. Follow me on my Instagram and follow Simba Lifestyle. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.